Hello, thank you for joining in. Let me start this video by saying that most probably you would not require to use this topic. Nonetheless, this might be a topic that is good to know. When I was working on this topic, I could not find good documentation and resources related to it, and I struggled a lot to make this work. There was not a single YouTube video on this. Can you imagine? It is 2022 and we still have topics that are not covered in Google or YouTube. So I had decided that when I figure this out, I am going to make a video on it. The topic for today is extending Roxygen tags. When we are creating R packages, we document the functions that we are using various Roxygen tags. Let me take an example of my R package read SO data so that it's clear with that example. If you look at this function, which is read SO data, you'll see that these tags like param, return, export, and examples are the predefined Roxygen tags. All these tags have some specific meaning and are used for a specific purpose. Now what if we wanted to extend these tags and create our own custom tags? Like, let's say we want to create another tag which is called as fun, or maybe another one which is called as information. So in this video we will learn how we can create our own custom tags. Okay, so first of all, a disclaimer. I have already mentioned that I struggled a lot to make this work. So there might be better ways to do this, but I am showing only the one that worked for me. Finally so relieved that it worked, so I didn't put more efforts in finding if there are some other or better ways to make this work. There were two links that really helped me while working on this. One is the official documentation from RStudio itself about extending Roxygen tags, and another one I found out a package that does the same thing and uses this as an example. This package is called RoxyTest, and this package I could use the code from this package to create my own package, and this was very helpful. I'll include the links of both of this in the description of the video, so you may refer them if needed. So how are we going to make this work? First, like RoxyTest, we will create an independent package that will allow us to define our own tag. This package has some basic functions, and once that package is created, we just import this package into our code where we want to use this new tag, and it should work. It is the same as when you want to use a new R package, you install it first, and then when you want to use it, you load it with library calls. Similarly, we need to import this package within our package to use the new tags. Luckily for you, I am not trying to do this on the video live. I've already done this, and I've created a new package called information tag where we are defining our new tag called information. Let's go there. So there is one file for each new tag that you want to add, and the naming convention is the tag name underscore rocklet.r. Since we want to add information tag, which is this one, the name of the file is information rocklet.r. In this file, we need to define a constructor function whose name is same as your file name. So this is our constructor function, which uses Roxygen to Rocklet function, and this is the tag name that we want to add. Apart from this, we need to add three more functions: a process function, an output function, and a parse function. Since I don't want to do anything more in the function, I keep the process and output function practically empty and return the input as it is. So if you notice, I am returning the input x as it is in output and process function. Now for the parse function, this is the part where it took me a lot of time to figure this out. I was not sure what is the logic here and how I can implement it based on the RoxyTest package which was built earlier. Initially, the input is in raw element, and since I do not want to process or manipulate this input in any way, I just copy the input from raw to val element, and that's it. Now your package is basically ready after defining all these functions. Please add all the necessary namespace and description file as required to make the package complete. You may also add necessary tests to check the package functions. Once your package is ready, you can install it locally using DevTools install GitHub function. So for my package, the code is DevTools install GitHub, and my username which is Sharonak47, and the package name which is information tag. So this is what the code is to download this package information tag locally on your computer. So basically it has your username and the name of the package that is required. So the working of this package is over. You have also installed this package using this command. I've created a demo package called infotag demo package. To include this new tag which we have created called as @information tag, you need to change one small thing. In the description file, you need to add this line, as you can see here. Namespace and RD are still very common, which is included in Roxygen part of the description file, but including this part is really important. So what is this? This is basically the information tag, which is the package name, and this is the constructor function which we had defined in our information tag package, right? So it is called as information rocklet. So we're importing it in this line in our demo package. Okay, so that's it. This is the only line that you need in your demo package to use the information tag here. And this is the demo function which does nothing basically, right? This is a test function, and now here at information tag I can basically define @information and add any value that we want here. So that's it. This is a very small video to make this work, and hopefully this video is helpful for people who are trying to extend Roxygen tags and they don't go through the same frustration that I went, and this video would be helpful for you guys. I'm going to add all the links in the description of the video, the link for information tag package and the link for this demo package as well, which is available on GitHub, so that you can use this as a reference if needed. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.